Hey traders, TG Watkins here. It is August 12th, Friday, when I'm recording this after the market. And yeah, so what we're going to be talking about is some phenomenons that I'm seeing in the market. And mostly what we're seeing short squeezes, of course. You know, everything's coming up off the low. It'll be interesting to see how long this can last and where it's going to go. But one thing I've noticed, and imagine that price was down here before these bars closed. There used to be a really big gap here between price and the monthly 10. You can still see that there's a gap, but at one point that gap was much bigger, and basically the market has retraced that gap back up to the monthly 10. And we're seeing it in a lot of different places. Even Goodyear Tire, where you can see here, has closed that gap back to the monthly 10. VLD, you can see here, has, just some of the names out here, has closed its gap between price and the monthly 10. So, look at some other names, INMD, and you can see this one closed its gap between price and the monthly 10. And then NEO, even some of the Chinese stocks, has closed the gap between price and the monthly 10. And then, let's see, CONN, or COMM, different one. And you can see this one not only closed the gap, has gone over it. And then CONN, and you can see this one, what do we have? We still have a gap, probably going to get closed. And then we look at CVNA, Carvana. And what do we see here with Carvana on the monthly time frame? There's a big gap here between price and the monthly 10. I would imagine at some point that we're going to close that gap. Now I think it's going to, certain stocks are going to do it in certain ways, but it would be interesting to see if we look back at this and they can close their gaps between there. DKNG, what did this one do? Look at that. It closed its gap between price and the monthly 10. How about LMND? Look at that. It had a pretty big move up, and what did it do? Closed its gap between price and the monthly 10. How about PLL? Yep, look at that, and then some. So you can see right there, pretty big gap between price and the monthly 10, and it came up and beat it. So very interesting stuff that's going on. You could be looking at things that are maybe laggards. I think that there was EGHT. Yeah, like look at this. There's still a really big gap between price and the monthly 10. So probably at some point there might be some buying in these things to help get price back up to those areas. And we'll see what it can do. It can see even with EGHT that there's some volume coming in here on a weekly basis. So yeah, those are some things to kind of be paying attention to. We might be in an interesting era with the market right now. I will say that typically, if this is going to continue to be a bearish market, typically around the monthly 10 is a spot where we run into resistance and we pull back, we go down again. Let me show you what it looked like back in, see here, 2008, and you can see we closed those gaps to the 10, we closed those gaps to the 10, closed those gaps to the 10, and you can see same thing here and same thing here. So it's going to be interesting to see, do we run up all the way up to this moving average and then we roll over and we continue the bear market, or do we do something different? So just kind of putting those things out there, keep that in mind, and we'll keep playing the game. See you guys next week. Hey, TG here with Simpler Trading. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like or comment below. Also, make sure to subscribe and click that notification bell so you can stay up to date with my market analysis. Or you can join my free newsletter with the link in the description. Good trading, and I'll see you at the next video.